I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
Yes, I'm doing pretty well. Are you
Okay. So I
celebrating?
think yeah, today is Ganesh Chaturthi,
Mm-hmm.
and then yesterday it was Hartalika Teej. That means we were observing fast, and
Mm-hmm.
we are awake for the whole night, and we are
Okay.
chanting some bhajans or dancing, and in this way, uh, it was just a rejuvenating thing for me because I
Oh,
like singing and dancing. Yes.
oh, okay, okay. I think you like the festival season. You like celebrating.
Ah, yes, yes. Because once in a year it comes and we should be with full enthusiasm.
Okay. So, yeah, you mind introducing yourself again to the viewers?
Sure. So my name is Aarti Chaube and I'm connecting you from Narsingarh. Narsingarh is a mini Kashmir of Malwa. Very beautiful place.
Okay.
Uh, if we talk about its nature, I mean natural beauty, it has uh, high hills and lush greenery is all everywhere, and then the natural waterfalls during the rainy season makes it more beautiful.
Mhm.
So I live in that place. I'm very fortunate that I'm living in such a wonderful place. Uh, and I was born and brought up in Bhopal. My education, I completed all my education from Bhopal itself.
Okay.
And if I talk about my qualifications, I am science graduate and I am masters in English. And my qualifications are I am masters of education. I am a master trainer of British Council, trained master trainer of British Council. But yeah, unfortunately, I got my work in village. So for that reason, my English has just gone broken. And since from last April, I am brushing it on so that I can become a fluent speaker. If not fluent, then at least I should know the survival English so that I can just express my thoughts and views to the person whom I am talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And I am blessed with three kids. My elder daughter, she is director in law department in KIT University, Delhi. And my younger daughter, she has pursued her MBA in travel tourism from Bangalore, Christ University, and she is running her own business.
Okay.
And my son, he is an advocate, and he is an instructor in career launcher because he is preparing for the civil judge examination. So right now he is pursuing his career there, and
Mm.
this is all about me.
Yeah,
I'm a very
all
happy.
three. Yeah, all three are like well settled and in
Yeah,
good positions in their
yes,
lives. Yeah. Does
up
that
to
feel
my
satisfying?
expectations. Yeah, up to my satisfaction, you can say up to my expectations. I want to see my children there, and I have not told you about my profession. I'm a government teacher, and since in the last month, I think, yeah, on the 10th of August, I got promoted, and now I am a teacher in high secondary school. But the same thing is there, it's very difficult that I can't speak English, even though I am an English teacher. But the students, because they are from the villages, so they can't understand if we talk in English. So I have to teach them English in Hindi. This is my bad luck, you can say.
Mm-hmm. But I think you have a lot of passion towards English, though you do not require
Yes,
it in your daily life, but still you want to keep yourself updated with talking in English.
yes, yes.
Okay, that is nice. So how did you induce that studious nature in your children? It's sometimes it becomes challenging, right? Asking them to study and work in their respective classes or get good grades, be studious. So was it challenging? How did you ace it?
Yeah, yeah, it was challenging. It was quite challenging for me because at that time I was also studying, and uh, I got married when I was in first year, BSc first year. So
Hmm.
at that time, I was also pursuing my studies also, and well, all the three, four things they are going together. I'm at that time I'm pregnant also, and I was doing my second year. that too with mathematics, physics, and statistics. All the practicals were there. So yeah, it was challenging, and I have to cope up with all these things. So because of this reason, I think due to my struggles, so my genes they came into my daughter, and
Mm.
she's also like that. She's a fighter, you can say. And I sent them to Bhopal when they come in class 6 or 7, because my parents live there. So, and I thought that in Narsinghad is a town place, and here they will not get good exposure.
Mm.
So because there is only one school, convent school, in there, it was my compulsion that I have to. I just got admitted them there, but after seventh or eighth, I realized that they can't do good here. So I sent them to my parents' house, and there they got good exposure also, and good competitions. And in this way, they came to know that besides engineering and doctors, because at that time, I'm telling you the things of 97, 98, 90. At
Yeah.
that time, only two professions were very common, like doctor and engineers.
Yeah.
But my
Exactly.
daughter was continuously saying that, Mama, I don't want to become doctor. Is there any other field where I can pursue my career?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know, but you just explore yourself, because I was also at that time too busy with my in-laws. My mother-in-law was there, and we have a joint family of 14 to 15 members. So living with that family, it was quite challenging for me also. And at that time, no, at the same time, the two things were just they are clashing each other. And I left it for over her. You decide. And then she decided that I will appear for CLAT. I will study for law. And then I said, okay, go for it. It's a good choice,
Mm.
because it's different also, and it's new for me also. So I will also study with you. And then I got the job in private school, private convent school there.
Mm-hmm.
And when the elder daughter or elder son, if he moves in a right direction, then he becomes an example. He sets an example for the other. So when
Yeah.
they saw that our sister, she is doing good, so we
Mm.
have to also do like that. So my younger daughter from class 12, she went Bhopal, and then my son, he also went Bhopal in class 12. So
Mm.
there they got a good exposure, and this is the reason. Living without children was also very challenging for me,
Yeah.
that um, they are living away from me, and at that time we were not having any four-wheeler also. So by the bus every Saturday, Sunday, I have to go there to meet
Mm.
them in Bhopal.
Mm.
So it is about 80 kilometers where I live. Bhopal is
Okay.
around 80 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, by bus we are going there. Now we are having everything, but what is the use? Because
Mm.
God, the the God never gives you all the things at the same time. He
Mm.
will give you, but it will take time. I mean, you have to cross the testing period. Your patience is checked, that how much patient you are, and then also how being patient, you are
Mm.
also doing the struggles which are uh, bestowed upon us. So in this way, the life has taught me many things. And
Mm.
now I'm alone here with my husband. My
Oh,
mother-in-law is also no more,
okay.
and all the family members they settled out,
Okay.
and
Mm. Mm.
we are
And
here.
did it bring any kind of change in the bonding between you and your children? Like when your children started staying away from you, did you miss any kind of bonding with them?
Yes, yes, of course. Uh, no, but we keep on meeting them
Okay.
after within 15 days or within 7 days. And whenever such types of celebrations are here, then
Mm.
they come also. So yeah, we miss living with them. Means we can't live them together. We can't live with them for long time.
Mhm.
But whenever we are spending time, it was the important time. And at that time, I take holidays from my school when they visit here. And
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
but because if we will not adopt this phase, then their future will be spoiled. If
Exactly.
we keep on, pampering them, and we can't leave you, and you are our, I can't live without you. If we are having this type of passion, then their future will be spoiled. So we have to make the compromises. And
And
my daughter, my elder daughter, she always says that because I lived in with many people. Like first she was living with my brothers, so she experienced how the sister,
world.
my Mrs. Nani, Mami, Nana, how they are treating and how much means she's having one experience. Then she lived with her uncle and aunt. Then she lived with her elder uncle and aunt. And then she went for the hostel. So in this way, she says that, I became very clever living with different kinds of person. So these
Yeah.
things taught him the lessons also.
Yes,
So it
yes.
is necessary, it is very much essential. If you keep on protecting your child always, then he will never come to know how the world is. Because every time you can't live with your parents in the safe, in the comfort zone. Once you have to leave them and you have to encounter with the different people. So in my daughter, she learned how to cope up with different relations and how to live with different persons. Means that they are not always pampering her.
Yeah.
They may be sometimes strict also, because if you have a responsibility of some other side, then you treat them with a different way also.
Exactly.
She was not allowed to grow her hair. My brother, he used to cut his hair. Even when she's performing on some functions, then he said, I don't bother, but I don't let you to dance on the stage in the school, and Didi left you here for studies only. So only studies will be there. No other functions. I will not entertain all these things. She was very upset, and she got some money as a prize, and she wrote in her diary. And I read that she said that if this money, if I was living with my father, and at that time, if I have got this money, so my father will allow me to purchase books, because she is a voracious reader. So, but Mama, he didn't allow me to spend this money, and he kept all the money with him. That no, we are not. Means he is very strict person. He is also a teacher. My brother, he is also a teacher and very strict. And he knows, because he is a teacher in high secondary schools, and the girls, how they are, living. They are telling lies, eloping from the school. So he knows. So he was very frightened, and she is the only elder child of our house.
Okay.
So he was a bit more, strict with her.
Exactly. And you have left her with them, so it gives added responsibility to them. They wanted to do it right.
Yes,
I think there was
he was
also a
very scared.
difference in the generation, right? Because those days people were more open to leave their kids in somebody else's house to be taken
Hmm.
care of. But nowadays, I think things are like not very as they used to be. Now it is you don't have so many
Yes.
relatives who will, yeah, welcome you to stay at their home, and like they don't invite first of all. Then leaving your child in somebody's house is quite difficult. It's either your house or a hostel.
Yes.
Mhm. Exactly. And which was like you went through different phases of your children growing up, right? Which was the most challenging phase when they were kids or teenagers, or which was the most challenging stage of parenthood?
I think when they attain this teenage, at that time it was, because different things they are also experiencing, and changes are going on. And at
Mm,
that time, you are not with them.
yeah.
So, whenever I go to sleep in the bed, I just keep on thinking about her, what she may be doing. And sometimes I get frightened. And then, because there were no mobiles, so that I can
Yeah.
contact with her very when when I feel so. So at the very next moment, I just make a decision. I ask my husband that I think tomorrow we should go to Bhopal. Then he said, "Why?" I don't know, because I think Minal, maybe she may be in trouble. Then he said, "Why are you thinking like that? She's not in trouble." No, no, but I want to meet her. And
Mm,
very often, in this way, suddenly we just visit to her college, and I find that, yeah, she's upset because all the friends, they were going for a movie, and because she's not having sufficient money, so because of that, she postponed her plan, and she's upset because she is not able to go. Then I give her the extra money. Okay,
mm,
and then we purchased mobile. Then again, my brother opposed, and he was he was, very angry with me. Why you purchase mobile? Then
Yeah.
I said that because, she is living away from us. She is in hostel now. And I am very much bothered for her. So that's why you have not
Mm.
taken permission from me. And now I am not responsible if anything happens to your daughter. But I said, okay, now she is in first year. She is doing her law and she knows law very well. So let her, and now when his own daughter, she was in 10th class at that time, he purchased mobile to her. And then my daughter opposed that, Mama, why? When I was in class 10, you didn't even allow me to grow my hair. You always asked me to keep boy cut. And now Chunnu is doing everything and you are not. And then he said that this is the difference. Because I am living with her and I can guide her, I can support her wherever. But Didi was living away from you, and that was my responsibility. So I have overprotected you. This was the reason. But she
Anyway,
is having many bitter experiences.
yeah. And these bitter
Sometimes she's
experiences
having,
will make you stronger and tougher.
yes, this is
Facilities you
what
give
I
make you
always tell.
stronger. Hmm.
If you are, over pampering your child, if you are always giving them more money, then also they become spoiled children.
Yeah.
So I heard one story that there were two neighbors and they brought one plant and they planted the plant on the
Yeah.
same day in their garden. And one of the professor was there. He was continuously, watering that plant. Always he is watering that plant in the morning also, in the evening also. But the other one who is a banker, he water only small uh, amount of
Quantity.
water to that plant.
Mhm.
Yeah, and both the plants they were growing together. And once a good storm was there, and the plant of that professor it got uprooted. But
Mm.
the banker, he was still and very fresh. And he asked that the banker gave a very good reply that because you are overwatering the plant, we should not do that type of thing. Everything needs the necessity is limited. We should not just over pour it. So because I was giving water and I allowed the roots to penetrate through the soil and become stronger, but and draw water from the earth. So they become stronger. They
Mm.
uphold the hold the soil and they become
Mm.
strong. And
Mhm.
in your case, you are giving water, so the roots that they didn't penetrate more in the soil
Into.
and they were not firm. So they
Mm.
got uprooted. And the same case is with the children. So we should, always, there should be a scarcity. Not
Mm.
that we are every time, even we are rich, but at that time we were not that much rich. We are having limited money only. And only that much money we are providing to our children. We are never giving them more than that. So
Yeah.
they have to, cut their expenses also at the same time. That
Exactly.
no, I have to. So the planning was introduced, and now she is investing her money in so many SIPs, and she advises us, Papa,
Mm.
you are 20,000. I have invested in that Oswals and that, and
Mm.
she is very intelligent, and we always, she is like our son only. We
Mm.
always ask her that Meenal, we are having this much money, so where to invest? Beta, please, you just check it out. We just want to spend this money, yeah, or we want to invest this money. So she
Mhm.
is very clever in all
Mm. That is nice.
this. So I think Shanta, you are also having one daughter. That's why I think you are so much curious
Yeah, I
and
have one daughter
asking.
and one son. My daughter is like almost 10, she's completed 10 years old now. So yeah, I have some more questions. Like, I just wanted to know some things because you have seen, right? Your children are grown up and they're doing well now. It is also a kind of responsibility, raising good people, good
Of
citizens,
course,
trying to make them studious. And nowadays, children are more sensitive, and parents are afraid to
yes.
say no to them. So whenever I get an opportunity, I try to learn things.
Your daughter is the exact photocopy of yours.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch the short videos. She exactly looks like you.
Yeah, she
Very
does.
smart
Yeah,
daughter,
and some
very
part of my
intelligent daughter.
nature as well. She has taken off the nature. She's extremely sensitive, shy. So she's taken that also from me. Hmm. So how's your channel doing?
And you are My
You,
channel, not growing so much as I expected, because maybe that the content I'm not uploading that type of content. It is our reason, our fault only.
okay.
Because at the same time doing the job, and my
Mm.
responsibilities has increased now, because just they got doubled, and I'm also a master trainer, so they have lots of expectations from me. So
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
at the same time I have to train the teacher. So that stuff should also be in my mind. Then I have
Mm.
to teach the new lessons. The lessons were new for me. So I have to study them, make their notes, and then I go in the classrooms.
Mm.
So yeah, quite hectic. So I'm, it is uh, what I can say, that I'm not uploading videos regularly also. So
Also,
only
YouTube,
less views I am getting.
yeah, YouTube was not your priority, right? It is just to make yourself accessible if somebody wants to talk to you. I think it was
Yes,
for that.
yes. And just for my memory, my
Yeah,
daughter says
your
that this is all your memories. When you will grow old, then you can just, enjoy yourself watching that. Yeah, at that time I was young and I was making videos and all that. So keep
Mhm.
on uploading, because we are not in a hurry to monetize our channel, just for the memories. They are all safe here, and
Yeah,
they will remain here always.
yeah, yeah. And also you
So
can
this is,
track your progress, how you were when you started off.
ah,
There might be
good.
changes in the way you talk or your English
Yeah,
confidence. Yeah.
yes, lots of confidence. I have gained lots of confidence since from last April. Otherwise, I was very much fumbling. I was stammering, and
Mm.
it was not that much. I was not that much confident. But now, as I keep on making conversations, so I got lots of confidence. And whenever in the trainings and in the workshops and in the seminars, I can talk in English at
Mm.
least for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
If someone asks me, and
Mm.
I'm getting good appreciation also, that ma'am, you are doing justice with your job, because in the government sectors, teachers, those who are teaching English, they can't speak in English. They can
Correct.
speak very little in survival English, but we
Mm.
are proud of you. I said, okay. So
Mm.
something, I'm getting out of it. If you are doing anything for your goodness, for your betterment,
Mm.
definitely it helps you.
Mm. Yeah.
But
How do I
your
mean,
channel is, you are doing very good. I must, appreciate your efforts, that you are doing good, and within the limited time, because I have seen your growth. I have
mm.
seen first when I just saw you on the platform,
Yeah.
and when now I when see your videos, they are doing good.
Mm, thank you. Yeah. And how do you deal with the overwhelming situations? Because you play multiple roles, right? You're working outside of your home, then inside of your home, you have children. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming. You're like so stressed.
Yes.
How do you deal with those situations?
I leave everything to God. That because of you only, I always praise Him and say that because of God is, providing opportunities to me. Or you can say that because this is a two-way process. If you are the reason for someone's smile, for someone's happiness, then God will think about your happiness. And this thing happens with me every now and then. If I am a helping hand to some student or some teacher, in this platform also on the Skype, there were 2 or 3 learners. They say, "Ma'am, for 15 days, will you help us to grow with our English? And I will tell you tomorrow. I will tell you this story. Please uh, uh, tell me the errors and just correct me." I said, okay. And I keep on waiting for them for 10 over in the night also, that Divya
Oh.
Naik will call me, and I have to listen her story. So I keep on helping. My husband says, what is this? This is your resting time, and you should not wait here for those people. I said, because, someone is approaching you. That means you are having that quality in you. And because of God, that they are approaching you. So why should I not help them? So in this way, I think, and I know I try every my best to help others, whether they are students or whether they are teachers. So in return, I get whatever I want. This is, I think, it's a two-way bonding. If you are a reason for others' happiness, then God will think about your happiness, and He will provide you everything which time. Not just after your good deeds, but you have to wait for the good to come. But definitely you will get if you have done the good to them. And these things apply with your children also, because in government sector teachers, they are very much reluctant, and they are taking interest in teaching students. And what is the way of their teaching? Just they will read the lesson, they will give the question answers, and the thing is done. And they say that, ma'am, we can complete 3 chapters in one period. Then I say, this is your objective, that you have finished your course. But whenever you ask for the outcome, you will get zero, because you are teaching for the children's benefit, and they are not getting anything, because this is your objective is fulfilled. But the learning outcome, if we talk from their perspective, they didn't get anything out of that lesson. So not reading and giving question answer is not teaching. And they say, then what is teaching? And then I explained them. At least you should explain the gist behind that lesson. What is the moral behind that chapter, that lesson? Why that chapter is introduced in their course? The class 6, their textbook is different. Class 7's textbooks are different. So because their age require that type of learning. So because of those, to acquire those types of objectives, government has included, and the educationists, they have included that chapter in their course. So you must teach them the reason behind that lesson, and why that lesson is important for them. But they think that just teaching is very easy, everyone can teach. That is not that much challenging. But I say it's very challenging. In a class of 50 to 60 students, you are standing, and when you see the last student, his face will tell you that whatever you are delivering from here, she is not getting. We can very clearly understand by face reading that that children is not getting. And then I have to explain that whole lesson for 3 days, again and again. Even if I have asked one question and if no one answers, then again I repeat that whole story of 35 pages. So that too very in short, in 5 minutes, I just sum up of the complete story. But again, then the period is over, and now the question answers are remaining. So I think how come the people, they are saying that within 1 period they can complete 3 chapters? It's very difficult. So
It's
your
more
purpose is
they're
not solved.
focusing more on what they want to do. They want to do it and they'll do it. It
Yes,
doesn't matter if they're
that's all.
getting it or grasping what you're telling. It doesn't matter much. So that is why they tell that.
It has nothing to do.
But I think you have a lot of patience to do in just understanding by the look of the face and then by yourself
Yes,
evaluating it and teaching again. Great deal of patience and motivation and love towards what you're doing.
I love teaching. This is the reason why I'm a teacher, and everyone should have the same reason behind your profession. If you
Okay.
love your profession, it's not just passion. One more word is there, which is, when you are having more than passion, then I think compassion.
Dedication, passion. Compassion is different.
Ah,
Compassion is like showing
compassion.
compassion towards other people. That is different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm not a teacher by chance. I'm a
You're a
teacher
by
out of a
choice.
passion.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, that was my choice.
Yeah, it's already been like half an hour we are talking. I never realized because
Oh my God.
gets disconnected automatically. I can record only for like 35 to 40 minutes. So I was shocked when the pop-up came. We had just 10 more minutes left. Did you have any questions? You wanted to ask me anything? Because I just kept bombarding with you with questions.
No problem. I love because it was all a flashback. So I also enjoyed. I just want to compliment that you are doing good, and I like your videos. Whenever I see your videos, I listen it. If not complete video, but yeah, some of the talkings I listen, and I like your videos. And you are also having a great patience. You listen very carefully, and
Yeah.
then you give your feedback. This quality, because of this quality only, I think you are growing. So keep on doing that work. You are doing very good. So this video, I will not get. I think it is only recorded for you.
It is recorded for me, but I can put it into the drive and send you. I can mail you this video.
Oh, that's good. So that I can also upload it.
Yeah, you can upload it. So I will just put it into the drive. Give me like some days time. I put it into drive and
Okay.
mail you. So after like 5
Sure.
or 6 days, you can upload.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
And
really
like
nice
yeah,
talking to
your
you.
English is very good because even last time you kept telling me my English is broken. That's why I'm working on my fluency. I don't know what you want to achieve because your English is so good and you're a trainer, training the trainers. You have the capacity to teach even the trainers, right? It's exceptionally good. I think it is all like your humble nature that you are believing that I'm not good enough. But I think yeah, practice is essential for everyone. So
Practice is essential. But
yeah.
I told you that in the trainings also I am speaking in Hindi only. This is the
Yeah,
reason why my
that
English
is
is. I
that
think
is
that
the drawback. Mm.
that is one of the biggest drawback that you are teaching English and that too in Hindi. आपको ऐसा करना है आपको in this way. Even if I speak English for 2 or 3 sentences, then they start that ma'am, please, ma'am, calm down. Speak in Hindi. We can't understand whatever you are saying.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, that is why you have to stay in touch by like this. You can thank the social media
Yeah.
giving the opportunity
Yes,
to
yes.
connect and talk in English. This is good. Yeah. Okay, it was really nice talking to you. Thank you for connecting and apologies for taking so much time to get back to you.
No problem. I was very much sure that someday definitely we will connect. I was
Yeah,
having that.
I was having health issues in between. Then my children, they fell sick. I passed through some tough times in the previous month. So a lot of pending things are there for me to do. So that is the reason there was a delay. Thank you.
Okay. So all the best. Keep on doing good things.
Yeah,
Take
I
care.
will. Thank you so
Okay,
much. Bye
Shantanu.
bye. Take care.
Bye.